say I want to take away your voice and then just go whoop zero.
You're gonna censor me, bro?
Well, not really censor you, just take away your voice.
Yeah, that's censorship. Fucking racist.
I don't know about censorship. Is like when you already have something like you're already saying and saying no, you cannot say it no more. Right. This is just completely like taking away everything. All right, well, welcome everyone.
There's levels of censorship. There's levels.
Yeah, no, we're talking about like communist censorship. I don't fuck around. Like, if I'm gonna censor,
that's what the European comes out.
Dude, if I'm gonna censor him, I'm not gonna censor him like Facebook is censoring politicians. I'm gonna censor him like Putin is censoring politicians. You die.
This is good. Oh man, we're starting hot already. You know, because are people like getting censored to be censored, or are they doing the typical shit where they're doing the dumb shit and getting censored for it?
No, I think that some people are getting censored just for the sake of being censored, or because of the fact that most of the people on the platform do not agree. Yeah. That's why I think that's why I think that Meta and like the whole metaverse that he's trying to create is going to be very damaging to real society, because you have, dude, the fact that there's, oh my god, were you the one who told me that some girl was so like it was about helicopter parents and then now they have plow parents? Oh yeah. Wait, I forgot where that article was.
Hold on. This motherfucker just said like 3 different things rapid fire. Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah. No. It's very well connected, and I'll show you. I want to show you how.
All right.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome to the Liquor Store Blues, where everybody, it's pretty blues.
Yeah, I'm George. And
David.
Yeah, and we drink wine and talk shit for now.
Yeah. Just talking the smack.
Not the smack. We're what is it called? We're thinking through issues that kind of bother us, and we think that are very important. Like,
that's true. While being a little tasting. Yeah,
we're tasting. Yeah, because we don't get fucked up.
Yeah, not chill, man. Gotta be responsible adults.
Yeah, everything in moderation.
Yeah. All that stuff, all that good stuff.
So today we'll have the Yellowtail Cabernet.
Yep.
It was actually recommended to us by one of our listeners, and we're gonna taste it on a Sunday.
So let's do it. Sunday tasting.
Let's do it.
Because we're doing it for Jesus.
Yeah, for real. I mean, after all,
Right?
Cheers.
Salud. Oh man! Yesterday I tried
juicy.
this Valpolicella. It's really sweet. Really, it's really good.
Hold on. You know what we should try next? But I don't know how we're gonna drink if we try it, because most likely we'll have to get like a pint or half a pint of it. It's vodka, dude, in Mexico. So I came back from vacation in Mexico.
Hold on. Let's finish talking about the wine.
I like it. I think that it has.
It's a light cab.
Yeah.
It's not heavy. At least not yet. Anyway, it's almost kind of like refreshing actually.
Yep.
Yeah, really easy drink. Has a smidgen of dryness, like, but like very but it was very subtle. It's very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like it.
Give it a shot. Yellowtail Cabernet.
Hey, how much you paid for it?
There was like $8. Yeah, there was like $8, like $7.99.
Nice, $7.99 for a fifth for everyday drinking.
Yeah,
good shit.
Or every other day. Yeah, some days you have chicken and you just want like, I don't know, what do people? Juice. You have some juice.
That's true.
Yeah, juice is good.
So, speaking of alcohol,
turkey can have white and red. Oh, Thanksgiving is next week. Yeah. Right? Thanksgiving is next week?
Yeah. No, what you talking about next week? This week? Ben, fucking immigrants over here, man. No wonder you didn't pass the citizenship.
What are you talking about? Oh, it's Sunday. Is Sunday the last day of the week or the first day of the week?
In America, it's the first day of the week.
Man.
Everywhere is in the world.
I guess I'm just used to Saturday and Sunday being the days of rest, of like, oh, I'm off, even though I've worked in a restaurant industry for like 12 years, which my those were like the busiest days that I hated. You know,
why?
Fucking what? Saturdays is, bro. Oh my god, it's like the worst. Working in the industry. It was.
When you say the industry, tell the people which industry you mean.
Oh,
because we're in the alcohol industry.
You know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure that anybody that's worked in the restaurant industry, when I say the industry, they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying that that's a side point. Oh no, yeah, no, because it's just a lot. Don't get me wrong, it could be fun, but it's just like so much input. It's just like a lot of people, you know, over boom, boom, boom. Sometimes people are really nice. Sometimes you get assholes. Oh my god, yesterday I was at work. I
thought you would be in bank camp, and I was like, well, this is gonna be just a story.
No. Yesterday, I was bartending, and all of a sudden, this guy just is like, the entrance. It's, I don't know, I would say maybe 15 feet away. This guy is like standing at the door, like just like screaming, "This guy, I'm gonna fucking sue you!" He's like so mad.
About
hold on. So like I just, you know, like there's a fucking full bar. I would say there's like about 30 people in that section, plus like the serving staff, etc. And it's like a nice place. So everybody's like turning around and shit. You know, like what the fuck? I legit thought it was just some drunk guy who like stumbled in. Bro, so I found out later on that this motherfucker, apparently he was just having a bad day, from what I gathered. People gave him shit. The valet gave him shit. Then when he went inside, I think he had an issue about the mask. So he was just like an upset dude. Like he was like threatening, like no lie, he was like threatening to sue people. Like not like the establishment. This motherfucker was like, "I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you." Like, you know, like he had a badass day. This motherfucker still sat down and had dinner because it was his wife's birthday.
Hey, listen,
yo.
At least he ain't gonna sue you, know.
Yo, no, yeah, but it was just so funny because I kept working, so like, yo, whatever, man. I have no time.
Empty threats, yeah.
Exactly. I have nothing to worry about. And like no, like he seemed harmless. But it's also kind of side note. I feel like those are like dangerous ones sometimes. But anyway, it was just so funny that he did it. That he ended up staying, and like he was there for his wife's birthday. Like he was there with like his daughter and like some other people.
So wife or ex-wife? And was he drunk? That's because it's very rare for somebody just to go off like that.
I'm pretty sure it was his wife, because I don't know, man. You got to have a special type of relationship with your ex-wife to go through all that shit and still sit down for her birthday dinner with your ex-wife.
Yeah.
It must have been his wife. I'm speculating because like again, this is all hearsay that I got from like the staff that was there.
Yeah.
But just watching him, I was like, this guy either maybe had 2 drinks before he came in or some shit, or he was just having like a really rough day. Because there's like no reason for somebody to like go off like that, you know?
No, there is. Well, I would say when I said they're just people like that will just go off on you for no fucking reason. It has happened to me.
Yeah,
and it's because I've said something. It is because I've said something that they completely disagreed with. It was about the word Indians. That's another thing that I was thinking. Like, do you know that, like...
Hold on. Somebody says something about, just about Indians, and you just like went off and like started threatening people that you were going to sue them?
No, so she started threatening me, not to sue me, but like she got really threatening and like attacking. And it was because...
You did that to somebody?
No, it was done to me. I was at a party. Right?
Were you? I'm sorry. Just to be clear, were you the angry person in this example?
No,
or they were
the angry person, right. And it had to do with a tribal reservation up in Connecticut that I spent time in, right? With my friends. Basically, it's called the Schaghticoke tribe. They're right next to Kent, Connecticut, and funny enough, they prefer to be called Indians instead of Native Americans or whatever. Mind you, that all of them are fucking white. Like, all of them are as white as they come. Dude, there's not like that type
no. I just want to make sure I understood this picture. So there's a reservation, an actual established reservation by the states.
Yep.
And and they prefer to be called Indian,
Yes.
and they're all white.
Yeah. Very, very like the lady that we knew over there. She was like slightly off-white, but
What percentage would you say of that tribe did you meet?
about like 90% of them.
Do you mean? Damn.
Yeah,
So it was a
they're
small
not a
tribe.
lot. Yeah,
It was a
they're
small
like 70, 80 people.
Oh man.
Something like that. Like, because they fought within each other. There was a lot of fighting
Right.
within each other for the land.
Why did they like calling themselves Indian?
Because they didn't care. To them, that was like, they're like, you can call us either Scattergoaks or Indian. Like, we don't give a fuck about.
Scattergoaks? Is that their tribe?
Yeah.
Mm.
They didn't care about, like, political shit. I mean, they were involved in politics a lot, but they didn't. So I said that in a party, and this chick just starts. She's like, no, you should call them Native Americans, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, they like to be called Indians.
Now, did you say all Indians like to be called Indians?
No,
or
just for that
them
specifically
ones?
I was talking about that specific tribe.
Yeah.
So if she decided, like, I don't know what she was thinking because she didn't communicate what she was thinking, but all she did was just like start attacking me, and I'm
Right.
like, yo, to be honest, I'm I don't care what you want to be called. Like, we all scum at the end of the day. I think that I'm very, very positive that, and that's my way of thinking, is that no lives matter, right? Meaning, you matter only to the people that you've helped and the people that you have affected. But other than that, if I or you die tomorrow, see, for example, if you die tomorrow, I'll be very sad, probably devastated. But the fact is that 99.999% of the world, besides probably like 200 people would be sad that you died, but the rest of the world wouldn't give a flying fuck.
Isn't that an interesting thought though? Because it's funny because I've actually thought about this recently. That's a great point. It's like you and it got me to start wondering about other people that like. Think about the people that you don't know that died today. Or that's what I'm saying. But like, kind of just what you said.
That's reality,
and
man.
I'm not saying it's not, bro. All I'm saying, I'm just elaborating more on the point that you make.
I know that you're agreeing with me, but
yeah. No, but it's just wild. It's just wild to think about, and not to go on too hard of a tangent, but it's like. Those like thinking about shit like that, it I guess it adds. It would be the word to use. It adds to me trying to be more empathetic with people. Just trying to be kinder in general because it's like, damn, you like. It's such a cliche to say you don't know what's going on between somebody's head. Like a thing, but it's like it's so real. Like anybody you meet, anywhere, it could be like, it's like somebody's like their worst day.
Correct, but then you have to ask them. See, so that's what I'm saying. Like
sometimes they don't want to tell you.
No. People, if you think that you're genuine, like in how they feel, they're more than willing to tell you. Like oh my God, who was again Jordan Peterson. He said
about
if you want,
I watched some of his things. No, go ahead.
So he said some very interesting thing. He said that if you want to learn what really people are up to, you shut the fuck up, and they will tell you. Like with those questions, just ask them a question and just listen and observe, and people will tell you everything. Man, people in Mexico that I have never met were just willing to tell me about their children and about things. Like, granted, I must say that the people that vacation in Cancun,
I don't know where this is going. I'm so excited.
Well, so
tell me about those Cancunians.
I met people that in Aruba last year, right?
Yeah.
And
like you met, when you say you met, do you mean other vacation people?
Yeah,
or
other
workers?
vacation people, and they were just better people. They were more open, even though a lot of them were Trump supporters, right? And you know me, I don't care who you support.
The irony.
Like, I don't care who you support. Like, I want to understand.
Close the borders. Let's go to Cancun.
Like,
didn't fucking Ted Cruz do that shit in the middle of a Texas hurricane? A piece of shit.
He was like, "Oh, peace, I'm out."
Yeah.
But the people, like, so they support it. Like, first of all, when somebody tells me, besides Nazis, right? Like, if you're a neo-Nazi or a KKK member, then I would still want to learn about you, but not as much as if you're, like, let's say, a Trump supporter.
Because those people you like learn about them like with like a 10-foot pole. It's like, okay, you stay over there, but I want to understand you still.
I was surprised. Some of the skinheads in Bulgaria, right, which were like modern neo-Nazis, they had really bad experiences with gypsies. That's why they became neo-Nazis. Is because every time they encountered somebody from another race, they were like either beaten up. Dude, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't come out a racist because the second year I got jumped by a bunch of black people on my way home for my money.
Bro.
Like the money that I worked hard for, right? Because I used to pack, like, my first job ever in the United States was bagging on the Key Food, bagging groceries in the Key Food on Jerome and Gun Hill, right? And I lived, I want to say, about 20-minute walk down. So I'm walking. I go on Bolshalu, and you know what? One day we will make that whole video. I'll try to make it before we post this guy, right? Where I can explain what exactly happened. So I'm passing 111 Bolshalu, where it was a lot of Bulgarians, and then the next building over was quite hood, and then there was a dark patch, and I had change in my pocket that was jingling. And all of a sudden, like, you know, when you feel somebody's
presence.
No, they're following you. So they stayed back, right? So I was like, okay, because there was like a dark part, then a lit part, and then a dark part for about like half a block when you cross Bainbridge, I believe it was. Yeah, Bainbridge.
Okay.
And I kind of like know from Bulgaria how to look who's following you and what you're doing. You use the windows of the cars. That's one thing. And then you use the shadows. So if, you know, you see that their shadow is growing. So all of a sudden I heard steps. And I turned around, and there was a kid like right here. And he was like, hey, my bad. And then somebody behind him jumped me and hit me in the back of the head. And he was like, give me your money. And I turned around and I ate a punch to the jaw. But it hit me here. It didn't hit me exactly on the jaw. I did see stars though, right? Oh, yeah. And then I just booked it. I was like, leave me alone, and just ran. Dude, I have not ran so fast.
Dang.
To the point where they gave up.
Dang.
They chased me for about a block, and then they gave up. And those were black people.
Right.
Now, but again, I have the mental intelligence and, you know, the capability to understand that the color of their skin does not mean, because, dude, I've been beaten by white people too. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you talk to my friend Alex about his experience going down to New Orleans, driving, I think he drove through Alabama or some shit. He was like, yo, those boys don't fuck around, even though he's white. Yeah. But he had 2 Latina girls in the back.
Bro. Yo, bro, there's these videos of people that say that there's certain states they don't stop at because of the color of their skin. Like, they will not stop. Like, oh shit, they there's people that have like black, white, Spanish friends, and they fucking tell them to like duck because they're going through the specific side of town. I forget the name of these towns, but they have like specific names where apparently it's like known in the black community that, oh yeah, you don't go to that town. Like there's specific words, and I'm like I've lived in New York all my life, and I've never knew these shits, but it's like so.
Come on, you even experienced that with the firefighters when you used to live on Virio.
Oh yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, not everybody is a racist.
Right. It's not a race thing.
Yeah. And it's just
man.
But so to get back on that, on the topic with the Indians, so she starts jumping against me. You should call them Native Americans, this and that. I'm like, listen, I'm talking about specific tribe, and that's what they like to be called, right? I'm not talking about the rest of the native population or anything like that. Like, I'm talking about these specific people, and that's what they are. And honestly, like, they're white. Like, they are white. They have, I think, like 1/16 or something. They have just enough blood, Indian blood in them, or Native American blood in them to be counted as Native Americans for the tax breaks.
Man.
And dude, she starts whining off. She's like, and she was Polynesian or whatever, or I don't know. It came to the point where I was like, fuck, like, this is really threatening. Like, and again, she was 100% liberal, right? It's like, I don't understand what I did to you. I told you that I've experienced only these people, and that's what, like, they like to be called. And I'm talking about them, about the fact that, you know, my friends were hiking down the mountain. They were roasting a pig, and they were like, hey, why don't you just come over here? And then my other friend went to live there for like 2.5 years. So I couldn't understand what the fuck was her issue. But then what was funny is that she started getting really threatened, like posturing up and shit like that. And I would never forget that. I was trying to leave because I was in the kitchen. Yeah. Right? But one of those like Bronx kitchens where it's super narrow, there's nowhere to sit. Right? And I'm facing the window. And the only exit is this way. And then her boyfriend is there, right at the door. My girlfriend is like, why is she getting, what did she say?
Was she not upset?
Not threatening with him, but like, oh yeah, Lisa was upset. But it was, and then my friend that was hosting the party, on top of that, started taking her side. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to do shit. And I'm trying to leave, and this chick is blocking my way.
What?
And I was, yeah.
Oh,
and I was like,
tough. No,
yeah.
oh,
hold on. And I was like,
you put in a very difficult situation.
Yeah. and I was like, listen, if you don't move out of my way, I'm gonna go through you and through your boyfriend. And it was like legitimate, like, you move out of my way, dude. I think we left the party like 20 minutes after that. I just couldn't stand. I was like, these motherfuckers will say something, and I would just go off, and not go off and like, but like, I would say something back, and I would challenge them, and they're gonna think they're gonna be able to do something, and then it's gonna get physical.
Oh man, yeah,
which is like, but see, like, that's the type of people I cannot stand. By the way, that friend is no longer a friend of mine. I told her to go fuck herself.
Jeez.
Yeah, it happened during those Asian attacks on East Asian people.
This was recently.
No, that was about 2 years. So I want to say Lisa and I just started dating. So I want to say like 2017, 2018, right? And then then I stopped being friends with her recently, like in 2020, because of the shooting in the parlor, in the massage parlor, where I told her that I was like, where I told her that I was like, yo, I don't think it's that racially motivated. It just so happens to be that the providers were Asian.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, but that we covered this in another episode. That shit was on Rub Maps, okay? That parlor.
That's the website you were telling me?
Yeah. That parlor was on Rub Mats with sexual favors.
Because again, as sad as that shit was, like, no, this guy had problems. Like, he had problems with sex workers. It's unfortunate that any people died, but not everything has to become because of a race. Like, no, this guy had like an issue with sex workers. And that just happened to be the one that he would go to, you know. But then he became holier than thou and fucking shot a bunch of innocent people, you know.
Some clients too, which sucks.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, he went right. No, because to him, what did he say, that they were all sinners?
Yep.
So like, he went off on this whole.
So to go back to my Mexico trip, right, and how people. So I have to say that the people I met in Aruba were a little bit better. Scratch that. A lot better than the people that I met in Cancun, because Cancun is a very party city. That's one thing I realized. We went to Cocobongo. We did all the. I managed to go only to 2 tourist traps, and the reason.
Yeah, you saw the pyramids, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was cool. Yo, can I post these pictures up?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can give you more. I can give you even pictures from
Chichen Itza?
No. The other one next to Mexico City. Tijuana?
Teotihuacan.
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 Yeah, I cannot pronounce.
Yeah, no, it's a difficult language. It's
that was better.
It's a Cotl.
Honestly, like that sizing was way better than Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza was on the scale of 1 to 10, and I think that we should have those type of scales.
Yeah.
On the scale of 1 to 10, Chichen Itza was like a solid 5.5.
5.5, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say I've never been there, but
you cannot climb the pyramid. Yeah. That's the biggest issue that I had. You cannot climb the pyramid. That while in Teotihuacan, you can climb the pyramid like all the way to the top.
Climbing aside, how did the pyramids compare to each other?
No comparison. Teotihuacan is like way better. Way more preserved.
So Teotihuacan was like even
much better experience.
Better, like not only were the pyramids themselves more aesthetically pleasing, but you could actually climb them as opposed. Why did they say why you couldn't climb them? Are they like more endangered or something?
I don't know. They just
how much
had
I know
all
about
that
my
stuff.
history.
they just had them. What is it called? I think the pyramid. First of all, the warrior pyramid, right? That was forbidden. I thought it was silly because I wanted to see they had like specific faces of warriors over there. Like it would have been cool to just go there and like explore that, right? But I don't know why they disallowed climbing. Even though
I wonder if they're like
people
like
said COVID times, right?
Yeah.
But then we're outside and COVID gets killed by UV light. So I don't understand like what's the issue? Because COVID is a really weak virus, right? And if it's exposed to daylight,
but from what I saw about that, it's like it does help, but it hasn't been like scientifically proven entirely.
I mean, nobody researches it.
There's certain levels of UVs that there's people that have researched this.
Okay.
The times that they've recorded that it's actually killed the virus is it's not the UVs that we get from the sun. It's a type of UV, but it's been like concentrated on it. And
what the 200 one UVB 200 was it?
I
think I read something similar.
UVB or something. I put the source on the last video when we spoke about COVID. No, I put the sources there because it was actually really interesting to find out that COVID it does die like in surfaces, but after I think we said like after like 12. What is it? 8 to 12 minutes. They notice that it goes away with the UVs. Yeah.
Listen, that thing is here to stay, so it's gonna wreak havoc on.
Yeah, no, but it's just weird that they would allow you to climb one and not the other.
Different states.
It's like fucking New York and Florida.
Yeah, because in Teotihuacan, it's managed by one state, and in Chichen Itza is managed by Yucatan. By the state government. Yucatan, yeah. Even though, oh my God, man. Cochina, we tried some cochinas. Oh my God.
Cochinas?
Yeah, delicious.
What's cochinas?
Tacos. Type of meat.
Yeah. They call cochinas?
Cochinina?
Because cecina?
No.
Because cochina is like, is what you call like is like what you call a dirty female. Like cochino is a dirty male.
Oh wait. So
cochina. Hey, but then again, I grew up in the States. Yeah. Unless they're saying pig.
It is pig.
Yeah.
Like it is out of pig, and it's cooked in the ground.
Oh.
Yo, delicious. I mean, dude. There were times like I fell into 2 tourist traps. Cocobongo was one of them, right? Because they have a show and whatever. And then the second one was some.
They have a what? A shrine?
Show. Oh, they have a show, and Circus du Soleil is way better because it's supposed to be a disco, but then they have those.
Excuse me.
No, because they have Circus du Soleil there. Right, like
shit.
it's just the way it's marketed makes zero sense to me. Like, so Cocobongo, well, first of all, it was supposed to be interactive disco, right? and then
the fuck. What is that? What does that mean? Interactive
so you can
disco.
you can dance a little bit, and they'll be like professional dancers or something like that, right?
Is it like? Have you seen Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Yeah.
When they're having the football match, and like they have the dancing break, the techno dance break. And they just start dancing in the middle, or like on the field. Everybody's just like techno. Oh, that's just great.
I have very few memories of that. So you talk.
What? Don't Mess with the Zohan. I think it's definitely. I would say top 3 Adam Sandler movies in my opinion.
Correct.
So good.
I'm saying that I have very vague memory of that specific scene.
Yeah.
I remember going out of business being the name of the store. That was hilarious.
Oh no, it's good for business. What's the big guy's name from King of Queens? Paul Blart, the mole cop.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about.
Kevin James.
Yeah, Kevin James.
Yo, you know this motherfucker knows how to fight? Kevin James? He's like trained. Wait. Trained.
Kevin James, there are 2 of them, right? Because there's one that
the big guy.
The big guy, and then there's the other one that made Clerks.
Oh, so then no, that's
yeah. Cochinita Pibil is the name of the meat, by the way.
What was that?
Cochinita Pibil. Delicious meat.
Ooh.
Go over there, yo. I'm telling you, bro. I ate for 35 pesos.
Barbecue pork. Oh.
You can put it right here. For the people to see.
I've straight up never heard of this.
Oh, delicious. Delicious.
Yeah. Word?
Like,
nice.
I'm telling you, we should go back to Mexico.
Yeah.
I think, first of all, there's granted the cartels.
I'm sorry. I got family over there. Like, my mother calls, says hi to my her sisters and such, and it's like, yo, when are the boys gonna come? Because I haven't been there in years, so I doubt they're watching this.
They should.
Yeah, guys, watch it. Hola familia, cómo estás? Saludos. Yeah. They're always asking. It's like, oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go give you a second.
Dude,
I think it's been 15 years since I've been back home.
God damn it, it's like dog. Right there.
Yeah. I know, but hey, man, life be like this, and then it goes like this, and it's like, priorities, my dude,
Dude, I don't know, man. If my country was so close and had such delicious food, I don't know. I'll be working here 6 months and go and live over there for 6 months.
Bro, just the States is basically food. Mexico, bro. Yo, fucking, there's a Mexican restaurant in every corner, and don't you?
Not as good.
Oh, I know.
Like, let me tell you.
There's one around the. It's so funny because there's 2 Mexican restaurants by where I live, and there's one of them that sucks. That's like fucking terrible, and then there's another one that's fucking delicious. I'll put the one that's delicious because shout out. They're like, what are they called?
I don't know.
La Patrona. Yeah, La Patrona. Shout out to La Patrona, bro. Shit. It's dumb good. I think it's off of Route 22. Delicious comida, yo. Highly recommend it. The other one, I ain't gonna say it because it was terrible.
So the first time I brought them to, because my friends, right? Like my friends are Bulgarian, they live in Germany, and we go over there. Coco Bongo, again, not my style. If I'm gonna dance, because they marketed it as something that way you can dance, you can be like blah blah blah, and there'll be some like professional dancers doing crazy shit. It was like Circus du Soleil, but he had pretty much zero space to dance, right? It was super packed. The music was outdated. On top of that, they were doing themes like the 300 and some other shit. And I'm like, why? Like, why?
I'm having trouble picturing this.
Yeah, no, you would have trouble picturing it because it makes no sense. It's like...
It's a show, but you're in the show.
It's a show, but you're like observing the show, and the show is happening over there, and you're like down here, and then the DJ plays a song, and it's weird. Like, I wish I had recorded it. I was just so like, my friends loved it, but they didn't like the fact that they would show the women's ass and they would ask them to shake it. It was weird. It was.
I'm so confused, but okay.
Yeah, it is very confusing. If
I'm sure they have a website so I could put up some pictures and shit.
Yeah, no, the pictures don't do it justice because it's really confusing. It is really. Dude, so imagine a Madison Square Garden, perfect example.
Okay.
Right? You walk in. There's the center stage. Around the center stage is the dance floor, right?
Okay.
And then that's open, and that goes from floor to ceiling.
Okay.
And then around it is like a second floor.
Okay.
And part of that second floor is also a dance stage, right? So facing the exit. So if you or the entrance.
Right, but they're still around. They're still like around.
Yeah, they're still around. And then that's where that center stage is where for 10 minutes out of like every 30 minutes, women dressed in skimpy dresses can go and dance a little bit.
Okay.
And then when the acrobats come, they kick everybody out, and the acrobats perform shit like from Beetlejuice, from Grease, the 300. It was.
So they're more like of entertaining dances. They're not like traditional dances.
Correct. Yeah. And it's like, but then they market it as if it's interactive dance party.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the no? And then like midway through, let's say the performance ends, the girls will start dancing. And midway through, the DJ will start saying, "Shake it, shake it, shake it," and like they would zoom in on the girl's ass, and they'll put that ass on all the screens that were available. It was shit. It's like it makes no sense.
What was the like the age range that was in the audience? It's like a bunch of like
from 18 to like 50 plus.
I wonder if it's like targeted towards like, you know, those fucking spring breakers, you know.
I don't know. There were people over there that were definitely like over 50 just watching this, and I'm like, I don't understand, like, why would you be here watching this? Whatever. Right. I like dancing. I like segregation. I like especially when it comes to parties, I like segregation. It's like, tell me if I can dance or not dance, and then let me make my mind.
Oh, that like, sounds terrible taken out of context.
Yeah.
I love segregation.
No. Segregation meaning like division.
Right, yeah.
Where it's like, let me know what it is. If it's a disco, if it's a disco, let me know it's a disco and I can go dance over there. By the way, I couldn't find a place where I can dance in Cancun. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't look too hard, but that was another thing.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like a lot dance? Of it. Yeah, to dance.
It's like no clubs, no like. I mean, like. Mexican, like we love to dance. It's like a thing.
No.
Like they're not. Get out of here for real.
Yeah, no, that very few. And one of the bars that you were able to go in and dance was only open on Friday nights. But also, see, like they had some shootings when we went there.
Oh yeah, there's this other side story. It was like a fucking terrorist attack. Oh, dude, today I'm gonna put the clip because I'm pretty sure I saved it. I saw this video. It's like somebody's like recording like a beach in Cancun, and you see. First, I thought it was a weird video because like it zooms in on this like a female military woman.
Yeah, Marina.
And she. The Marines. So Marina is an actual name, like a person.
Marina.
No, I know. So like, I don't know. Your friend Marina. Like you got a friend Marina. Like I don't know if it's the same Marina that you saw. No, but yeah, she's like standing there with like a gun. But like at first I'm like, is this one of those like sexy posts that she's doing with like a fucking gat? But like no, then there's like all these like fucking patrolmen are like walking by like in full military outfit. I suspect that they were Marines.
Yeah. They actually deployed the
guard. I don't know. Yeah, but they were just like walking. It was like broad daylight. You have people like in their fucking bathing suits and just standing there like.
And then the Marinas, yeah,
they're just like walking by. I was like, oh
so
shit.
So in the Hyatt,
I wonder when and go back home. I
trust me, it's fun, man. I would go in a heartbeat,
motherfucker.
What, dude? What? Worry about a cartel shooting? They're not after me,
bro. Another friend of mine was just telling me she also just got back from Mexico. I think last week. Where did she tell me she went? But she was like basically she told like this whole horror story. Like one of the like the local ladies, I guess from the market, like saw somebody with their phone out. And she was like, straight up, put your phone away because either someone's gonna steal it or they're gonna fucking kill you. You know,
and like I haven't heard about that killing.
So,
meaning I haven't heard
this
heard
wasn't
that.
a killing. This was like a thing.
No. Yeah, stealing. Of course, it's a thing, dude. Come on. It's a country where there's a shit ton of money.
Killing or stealing, I don't want neither of those things. So I'm just gonna, fuck off and stay safe in New York.
Shit. First of all, you're a foreigner in another country. You will get targeted no matter what, unless you speak the language. The second you show them you speak the language
without the accent,
and my pedal, yeah, come on, like let's be honest,
bro.
Let's be honest. People vacation.
I know about people, bro. I've been back home, like, and it's you gotta watch out.
Hold on.
Hey,
but
what's up?
There's a back home, and then there is back home in the touristy area. So where we're staying, we stayed in the Hyatt, right? Mm-hmm. Hyatt has another place, which is a little bit more expensive, where we didn't stay. There was a cartel shooting over there. But, dude, I mean, you go into the land of cartels and you expect no cartel shootings? Come on. Like that, and in Tulum, there was another shooting in Tulum. By the way, Tulum way better than Cancun. I even like the people over there. Tulum was like, I'm done with Cancun, man. I went, I saw, and I'm like,
Was this your first time in Cancun?
First time in Cancun. I usually avoid touristy attractions. Like, I've been down to Oaxaca. Oaxaca is amazing, and nobody bothered me.
Yeah.
But guess what? I was also a smart motherfucker. I would use Google Translate. Dude, like, and it's very strange because nobody bothered me except, all right, the only thing that happened in Oaxaca is that the valet took our car for joyrides, and they left like a like a 6-pack underneath the seat, and half of my gas was gone. But you know what? I was kind of expecting that.
George sat down and was like, "What's this sticky shit?"
No, dude. You know what? We figured it out at the airport because they gave me the car back, and I'm like, okay, we did not use that. Like for the 20-minute drive from the airport to Oaxaca City, we did not use half a gas tank. And then every time I brake, I would hear clink, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck is this noise?
What kind of car was it? Was it like a nice car?
Nah, it was like a Kia something or a Nissan something. Not to say that Kia is not a nice car.
It was I think the people. Yeah, we're talking about like.
It was like the lowest one that. Car. Yeah, no. It was the lowest of the lowest I could get, and we went to a very expensive hotel. So for the valet to act like that, I was like, you know what? Okay, I can take that as long as there was no shooting. But,
right. There's no bullet holes in my car.
Yeah, there's no bullet holes in my car. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you go to the land of cartels, you expect to be, a witness of a shootout or some shit.
You gotta toughen up.
A little bit. So there was shooting in that Hyatt. You can post probably the article. I think it's called not Silara, Ziva. It's called Siva, Hyatt Ziva. That's where the shooting was. It was between cartel members. Yeah, okay, it happens. I mean, as long as they're not the type of like the Colombians in the 1970s that would just spray everybody. Like, you cannot have that. I'm all pro targeted hits.
Man,
I'm all pro targeted hits, bro. I'm really all pro targeted hits.
Hold on.
But I am not all pro just
this
going.
Motherfucker always pro violence.
I'm not pro violence. I'm all pro targeted violence. There's a difference. There's a huge difference, right?
Oh man.
So if
this guy,
let me explain.
Please do.
Targeted violence is where I target you and only you, and I care about everybody else that's around. Right. When I say that, I mean I want to shoot you and get the fuck out. I don't want to be spraying everybody, and because then.
Right, like my beef is with you. It's not with your surroundings.
Not only that, not only my beef is with you, but I know that if my beef is with you and I kill only you, and let's say we're both members of rival cartels, the police won't be on my ass. But if I kill like a fucking tourist, these motherfuckers, because now I'm fucking with everybody's money.
Right, yeah.
And let's be honest, Cancun is run by cartels. I think. Tell me whatever you want to say. Cancun is right. There's like it's that's how they wash their money.
Yeah,
you cannot fuck.
Don't fuck with somebody's money.
But not only that, don't shit where you launder your money. It has to be targeted. If this motherfucker is over there, you have to go and kill him. And I'm all pro that, but he cannot hurt any other bystanders.
That sounds so terrible. And I'm all pro that.
just send experts, like,
oh shit. Oh man. Oh,
you gotta send experts. You cannot be loosey goosey because the second
that has to be like that mentality to be able to just
some people gotta go, man.
Take somebody out. Nobody gotta go until they gotta go.
No. Some people gotta go.
Nobody gotta go until they gotta go.
What you mean?
I mean what I mean. So
no, I don't understand the saying. What you mean? Like
all right. Meaning, in my opinion, everybody gets a number. Hopefully, they get it on a random act, not on a I'm gonna go kill that motherfucker. You could get hit in a car. You could get a disease. You trip. You hit your head. Like we all gotta go. That doesn't mean that somebody has to come and fucking take you out.
Unless you're a member of a cartel, then that's part of the game, man.
No, that's
come on.
I understand that. But my point is just simply to get that's what it was just simply more of an observation of that, to be able to get to that mentality. Like, to me, that's bananas. To get to that point.
What's the difference between that and war?
Who said there was? Fine. They're the same thing. I don't think either one of them is justified necessarily. We could talk about the specifics, but what I'm saying is that to get to that mentality that I'm going to go and attack this individual to take their life, to me, that's fucking wild. Which actually kind of ties back to what we were talking about earlier before about like racism and shit. When it's so wild to think about how polarizing people are between groups. Like how that fucking group mentality is like. Oh my God, Rick and Morty did this shit perfectly. There's this episode where
Right. Go ahead, continue.
There's this episode where there's this being called Entity that basically mentally controls this whole planet, right? And then she starts to lose control over all of them, so everybody starts to regain conscience.
Okay.
So this is one guy, and like, of course you have these kids are like, oh my God, finally you're free, sir, you're free. It's like, oh, perfect. And he goes, oh, something along the lines of like, yes, so I'm back. All right, so we agree. The pointy nipple people are the best. And he like rips off his shirt. He has like pointy ass nipples. And then this other guy like in front of him was like, "What? No, the short nipple people are the best." And rips his shirt off, and they start like fighting each other. Like this like all out war goes on because of the fucking shape of their fucking nipples. And it's so good. But
group mentality is dangerous,
right? But then you have those kids that grow up in that environment that don't know any better. You could pick your third world country or whatever. You have this shit in anywhere. And to grow up in that environment, like in the cartels, if you don't know any better or even suspect that you have a way out, I understand their mentality. In that sense, like I understand that you grew up with this shit, so if I gotta take somebody out, I gotta take somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just fucking bananas.
You know what? Not only that, to me, what's even worse? That there's a huge demand for that shit and it's still illegal. For what reason?
There's a demand
for drugs. For drugs. Why can't we just fucking regulate it? Like, when was the last time? Okay, I'll tell you. The last time an alcohol magnate shot another alcohol magnate was during the Al Capone era. The second they legalized that
alcohol magnate, what's that?
Like somebody that's big in alcohol distribution.
Oh, that's what they're called? Oh, magnet.
Yeah,
okay.
Magnets. Not like the magnet at the tracks. Like,
yeah.
A magnate, or whatever you want to call them, right? Like, when was the last time? Like, can you imagine the CEO of Heineken going to shoot out the CEO of Coors Light?
Right. Fucking regulate that bitch and that's
exactly.
It. It's like, oh no, we gotta get this war on drugs. Like, bro, clearly this shit ain't working, man. Like, we've been When did fucking Bush declare the war on drugs? Was that him? No. He did the war on terrorism. Before that, no, it was
No, that's Bush Jr.
Bush Jr. Yeah, I think it was it Senior, the war on drugs?
Yeah,
it was like
no, I think even before him.
Oh man,
under the Carter administration, that should happen. Even more, like because I don't know why it happened, but it happened, and it's still going on. It's like, like I think that they're just bigger threats than
fucking regulator. And that's it.
Yeah, than somebody getting high on fucking coke or whatever. Like, let them be. Make sure that shit is pure. Right now, people are dying out of fentanyl overdoses. You know, like
the motherfuckers like taxes, right?
Yeah,
tax that bitch.
The shit of it. Like, you'll be surprised. I guarantee you can tax coke 100%. Make it legal. Tax coke 100%, and you'll be billionaire.
Man.
Like just people who are like free, like I like to be fucked up here.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like,
what is that shit that people say about guns? Is like, well, they're gonna break the law anyway. Well, there you go.
Like, come on.
So let's apply the same mentality, man.
And
yeah, bro. No, because that's literally their funds. That's literally how they stay in business. You know,
I guarantee if today the U.S.
down there, man.
If today the U.S. says we're legalizing cocaine, heroin, everything. I mean, first of all, we already have legal heroin, right?
Yeah.
It's called like Oxycodone or some shit. The fact that Purdue Pharma produces it does not mean that it's not heroin. The molecule is the same.
Right.
It's slightly differentiated, but whatever.
I wonder what that difference is. If it's like how close it brings it, you know. Like what
super close, dude.
What they say about chemistry is like if somebody tells you that look out for chemicals, but they don't tell you the dosage.
Yeah. No. You can put it over here. You can put it over here between heroin and oxycodone, and you will see how similar they are. Yeah. Those molecules.
I'll do my best to understand because chemistry is tough as shit. You know, fucking.
It's fun as fuck.
Yeah, I believe
it's fun as fuck because it's everything is like so nicely calculated. If it's so well. It's
yeah, dude. That's it's in that some shit is that you just repeat the recipe. It's like it's right there.
But slightly change it a little bit and call it something else.
No. I'm just saying like in chemistry in general.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like there's no secret. Like once this is it. You know, this is it. This chemical is this one.
Speaking of chemistry.
Oh,
Breaking Bad. Did you ever like?
You know what? I never got fully into it. Like the people did. But I have seen some episodes, and I see it like it's okay. But there are some it has some pretty cool episodes, like the one where fucking I don't know his name.
Tortuga.
Obviously, spoiler alert for the fucking nerds. It's not Tortuga. Yo, that shit is funny. Yeah. It's just hardcore. I think he owns like a version of Chick-fil-A or some shit. There's the Breaking Bad version of it, and this motherfucker gets blown up. And he like walks out this room, like this like hospital room. I think he was like visiting somebody or some shit. And this motherfucker straight up got that Two-Face going on. Like half his face is gone, but like it's just like a beautiful shot. Like if you watch any clip, like just YouTube this shit, like it's a beautiful shot. This motherfucker comes out, all you see is his hyperperipheral, and this one he's good. Mm-hmm. And you have these two nurses. They like run towards him, and they just go like in shock. They're like horrified by what they see. And then the camera pans out, and it's him just standing, and that's when you see like all you see is his fucking skull. It's not even like he's like
everything is gone.
This motherfucker like fixes his tie, and it fucking collapses. It's a really cool shot. It's gruesome as shit, but it's like a really cool shot. Like this, so like this shit, like that. The one with the fucking turtle, fucking Danny Trejo, bro. I was like, no.
Yeah, I know. Danny Trejo is good.
Yo,
I like Tico. Tico as a gangster was good.
Tico?
I think that was his name. It was the first gangster that he had to deal with. I think it was like season 2. Or season 1 and 2.
The only two that I remember the bad guys being is the guy with the half a face and Danny Trejo's character. I don't remember the other ones.
The guy with a half face, was that the famous Spanish actor?
He's Spanish, yeah. He's dark skin, skinny cat.
Yeah, dark skin. He has a game out now. Far Cry.
game?
Yeah. Far Cry.
What do you mean? Like he produced the game or he's in the game?
He's in the game. He's actually the villain in the game.
Oh, that's cool.
Something cool.
Oh shit! Speaking about games, actually I met this group of people at work. I think it was like last week, and they're working on a game called Good Ghouls. They're still in development. Supposed to be pretty cool and interactive. Hopefully, I'll be able to find some shit. You guys can check them out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
he's Danish.
For real? He's not Spanish?
Nationality American, right? But he was born in Copenhagen, Denmark.
What?
Him. Is it him?
This motherfucker's Danish?
Yeah.
Yo, I thought this guy was Cubano, bro.
He's probably has some Cuban heritage. I'm gonna go take a leak.
Yeah, go
you
for
entertain the people.
Yeah.
But is this the guy that you're talking about?
Yeah.
So he's the biggest. Yeah, he's the ultimate villain in Breaking Bad.
Oh shit! So did I just see was that the ending of it then?
I don't know.
Oh.
No. The ending. What's his name? The chemistry teacher dies.
Oh, really? Does he? Yeah. I guess I'm the nerd because spoiler alert.
Now, we're getting this Cincinnati Old Vines Primitivo 2003 vintage. It was imported by Domain Select. This is part of my personal stash. Back in the day when I used to work in the liquor store still, Stan had bought some wine. This was like $3.99 a bottle. It used to be $34 cost. But because some of the vino went bad, they scrapped the whole vintage. So I bought something along the lines of 6 cases. It was six bottle cases, by the way. They used to be just 6 bottle cases.
Oh, cases of this? Is this the last of it? You still got more?
I have 3 bottles left.
Oh man, you better
3 bottles left.
Them some shit.
Yeah, I've never seen this one afterwards, and I've actually never seen this brand out as well. But this was just a little surprise for me and David because I was like, hey, you know what?
$3?
Yeah, it was. It was a closeout. They just closed out the whole vintage, and I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, it was corked, right? There was leakage out of the cork into the. I throw away the cork. The cork was completely dry, but somehow it was able to preserve itself. I want to say that I bought it around 2006, 2007. And it's been sitting in my dad's garage since then. And I mean, you tell me.
My God, bro.
You tell me. It's
I think that's literally what I consider perfect.
Really?
Because it's it's fruity.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just hits you with the dry. It just leaves your mouth and your whole body. Bah! It's oh shit.
Yeah.
Because it's not sweet, Oh my God. You're gonna love this shit. Yesterday, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at work, right? Obviously. I'm bartending. And I have this these 2 couples come up to the bar, and they're I would say, I don't know, maybe late 40s, early 50s.
Mm-hmm.
They order their drinks, a glass of red, a glass of whites. No, glass of red and 3 cocktails. 20 seconds afterwards, the lady with the glass of red is do you have a chilled glass because this wine is warm?
Jesus Christ. What?
I'm it threw me. it threw me so off guard. I was legitimately confused. I'm like,
what do you mean?
Knowing that we don't have chilled glasses, I was like, yeah, give me a second. Like, I was so confused, man. Bro, that shit. So what I ended up doing, I just grabbed a regular wine glass and like I had water and an ice cube and I just like swirled it around. And like I told her, I was like, hey, listen, we don't have any blah, blah, blah. But that shit was so funny. I was like, ma'am.
But see, those are unsophisticated drinkers, and that's why I never have respect for somebody going to a bar, let's say, for a bar, and ordering a glass of wine. Like, what will you like? The fact that you can drink.
It depends on the bar. It depends on the bar,
dude.
Because we have a nice selection. There's some restaurants have nice wines.
Restaurants, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about bars, like bar and grill.
Oh.
Like type of establishments.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That not. You said bar. Like I immediately went to bar restaurant.
Oh no.
Okay.
Speaking of fucking wine, man, there was some Mexican wine that we tasted. I wish
Mexican made.
Oh
shit!
Some Mexican Cabernet that we tasted in a Brazilian steakhouse that we visited over there. Because I told you I don't go to tourist traps.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, I would tell you exactly how not to get caught in tourist traps anywhere you go in the world, as long as you have access to Google. First thing is, you type in best
tourist
places, best places to visit in that place, right? For food, and you go on Google reviews and you go on top rated. Then you click top rated. You choose the place you want to go to. You go to newest reviews. And here's the two very specific things. First thing is, most of the new reviews have to be in the language that the country is speaking. You have to use Google Translate to figure out what the hell they're saying. But if for the past 2 months, nowadays I have expanded it to 4, most of the reviews are from native speakers and they say it's good food, there's about 80% chance that that's a good food place to go visit.
That's a good.
Then you go and you click on the lowest reviews, right? Because Google gives you that option where and you can show the people over here in the screen.
Oh yeah,
how to do that, right?
Yeah. If you don't know Google reviews, you're dumb.
and see what the lowest reviews say about the place.
Yeah.
If it talks about scamming and shit like that, definitely a good place to eat. But if it's anything else,
hold on. If they talk about scamming, it's a good place to go.
It's a good place to eat. Means that these motherfuckers that gave the lower review, they're just retarded and they think they got scammed. Because if the bar restaurant,
I got robbed. Let's go there.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like honestly, like that's how I avoided traps in Cancun. Like right. I honestly went to 2 tourist traps, and because it was recommended by the people that were with me. It's not because I chose them.
Did they have a good time?
No, dude. One of them, the second one. First of all, the first one was Coco Bongo, right?
Yeah.
And we did it because it was the dude's birthday, and he's like, "Oh, we're going," and I'm like, "Okay, you going? I told you I'm gonna be there for your birthday. We're gonna do whatever the fuck you wanna do."
Oh, this was your boy.
Yeah, it was my boy. I'm like, okay, whatever. The second one, they recommended it again. They were like, oh, we just saw it and we saw it had good reviews. And it was the most, first of all, oh man, that place was so ridiculous.
Ooh, hold on. Did you test your hypothesis? Meaning, did you check their reviews?
Yeah, all the good reviews were in English.
Oh! It works, ladies and gentlemen.
It works. Like all of them.
Oh man.
Every single one of them. Oh, such a good and tasty place. The food was shit. The food. I tried
no seasoning.
Dude, I tried Oaxaca mole. Gross, disgusting, right? That's the first thing I tried. Then the place, by the way, I would like a hit of that, please. Then
this is the bottom of my barrel.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, no, I'm giving you a heads up. It's a little shitty, but
no,
it
it's
does
fine.
the trick.
Like, I just need a pull. The second one is that the restaurant itself had better acoustics than the New York Philharmonic. Yo, like, you could hear what the people at the end of the restaurant were talking about. Like,
oh, that must be awesome for like mariachi night, you know?
You think they had mariachi night?
What? What kind?
Exactly. And third, their floors, I don't know what they put their tables and chairs on, but it was like you were in a curling game. Dude, legitimately, you would just slightly try to get up and you'll push yourself off and just slide. Not with your feet. Like, if while you're on your feet, you were good. But the second you sat on the chair, because, you know, sometimes people, like, put stuff underneath the chair to make it slide better. Yo, my man, it was like...
just careful, don't touch it too much, because it's like
I know, it's aluminum.
No. It comes off easily. Like I said, it's the bottom of the barrel, so it's extra powdery.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. And then, like, you tried to do this, like, just adjust, and you would slide, but like slide indefinitely.
Dang.
Guacamole was runny. That's one thing I cannot stand. Fucking runny guacamole, man. Ugh.
Whoa! Guacamole is never runny.
Yeah, no. In Trader Joe's, sometimes it is. But
heads up, guys, in case I didn't know, I had to tell this to you people. Guacamole is never runny.
Yeah.
There's no liquid. The only liquid that guacamole gets is the fucking limon. Yeah.
Lime, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, if you're using actual limones, then you're fine.
Yep. So that's that. Yeah. Don't ever go to that restaurant. I cannot even say their name, but it's. We'll post the first two letters of the name. How about that? I'll give you the name. Just post the first two letters, and it's. Oh, that's another thing.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with people's livelihood. You know what I'm saying? But
no, they suck. Even the waiter sucked over there.
Oh man,
dude! Like, I waited 20 fucking minutes for michelada.
Were they busy?
No.
Come on, guys.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? It was a restaurant, part of a hotel. I'll be honest about that.
Oh, put a pin on that. Was a michelada on the menu?
Why would you? No, it was not. But why would you not know how to make a michelada?
No. That's important. I mean,
dude. First of all, cardinal sin number one: not having michelada on the menu.
There you go. I'll give you that.
And second, not to have the ingredients for michelada in a Mexican restaurant in Mexico.
Hold on. I'll give you the first one like this, because if you have, in my opinion, I think you should have you have micheladas in your menu. Unless it's a specifically themed restaurant, like I don't know, you went to fucking the Pina Colada Cafe and said, hey, give me a michelada. I understand that. I'll give you that.
They were marketing themselves as a authentic Mexican restaurant. Dude, you know what? Like,
and hold on, was this place one of those like main tourist attractions?
It was part of a hotel, and it was on the Kuluclan, whatever that boulevard is called.
Oh,
it does sound like
Klan.
You know, it does sound like that part of Mexico. It's like cool.
Those are the
Klan.
white Mexicans. Those are the KKK Mexicans.
Yeah.
Watch out, guys. we don't do that. We don't do that. Oh man. Oh, that sucks.
Like, I'm telling you, they were.
See, because it is annoying with some. Yeah, because I'm thinking about it. It's like what's to make a michelada? They had. I mean, I'm assuming they had fucking modelos. You know, like they had a type of Mexican lager, or fucking Victoria or some shit. You can make that shit work.
Dude, that's how I drank my micheladas with Victoria. They were offering me Victoria, Modelo, y Corona. And I was like, no, dame Victoria.
Yeah.
Which Victoria is Modelo.
It's like the shit is Victoria. Or I never had Sol, but Victoria's pretty good. Yeah, they got chili powder, Tabasco, limon. Yeah, that shouldn't be difficult to make. With it,
Exactly.
20 minutes. Like maybe they ran out of the fucking chile and they had to go get some. You know, they had
I
to
don't know, man.
No, you're Mexican, so you got chiles.
Dude, I don't know the
fuck, guys.
every like what did I tried they had like beef cuts with like guacamole and shit. I forgot the name of it.
Beef cuts.
It was like basically chicharron, but it was made out of beef. And like I was super confused why a chicharron would be made out of beef. I know, right?
Was it crunchy?
It tried to be. Yes, it did try to be crunchy, but it was beef.
I wonder if they like fried beef skin.
That's still bullshit.
And I mean, it sounds interesting, but it does sound fatty as fuck. So there you go. It's American.
Yeah. First of all, chicharron should be made only out of pig.
Huh? Yeah, of course.
Like,
I'm trying so hard to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I see that.
You know?
And it's kind of like pissing me off.
Hey, bro.
Like,
I need to understand. So I will do my best to, what do they call it? To steel man them. You know?
Hold on. In hotel.
Damn.
Zone. Yeah, no. And their rating was like quite high on Google.
Oh, man. What do their Spanish ratings say?
What do you mean Spanish ratings?
Did they have any?
No.
Oh. Come on, bro. You went to the vanilla restaurant, so you got vanilla.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But for the record, my favorite ice cream is vanilla, all right? With rainbow sprinkles.
Wait.
It's delicious.
Your favorite restaurant is vanilla?
Ice cream way. No, my favorite.
I don't
think
yeah,
I have
ice
a favorite
cream
restaurant.
Oh, come on. You cannot be living in New York and not have a favorite restaurant.
I generally don't. I mean, I've been to plenty of restaurants that I enjoy their food, but to call it my favorite restaurant. It's funny because I started thinking about like, oh my God, what food stands out the most? And what stands out the most is the grilled chicken sandwich from the deli on New Main. What's it called?
Really?
Yeah, they have like the bombest grilled chicken sandwich. I mean, I haven't had it in a couple of years now, but it's dumb good. The ham sandwich is pretty nice. It's just something about that chicken one that's like bomb.com. It's like lechuga, mayonesa, the grilled chicken breast. Of course, the chiles.
These
and some queso blanco. Oh, man.
Them?
Then the panini.
Don't show the full name, but it was them. Stay away.
Oh, my God. Let me see. Hold on. No, let me see the reviews.
Oh, yeah.
The first one is horrible food, but way overpriced.
No, but that's like most relevant. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you go to the newest ones, you can see. But there's
3 months ago, 5 stars. Excellent experience, great food, awesome service.
Wait, in English or Spanish?
In English.
In English. Okay, continue.
Let me see the next one. Supreme. Book reservations early here. World travelers recommended. 5 stars.
In English?
In English.
Find me the first Spanish review. In Spanish.
Yo, but that's a good.
It was you know what the only authentic
food.
You know what the only authentic Mexican thing about that was? So in the beginning we said
Mexicans working there.
No. Well, yeah, some of that too. But the most authentic shit was that we decided first to sit outside, and then it started raining, and the roof above our table just started dripping.
On the table.
On the table, yeah.
Oh man, guys, get new umbrellas. I know you got money.
No. It's hard roof. It's like hard roof with the traditional Mexican, the round, the half circle.
The water was going through the roof.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, it was authentic.
Come on, guys. What the fuck?
It was.
You guys are fucking up today.
Authentic, I tell you.
Damn. Oh man. All right, that's the fun. There's this thing I wanted to bring up because I just find this shit hilarious. So on TikTok, I see it mainly on TikTok, and it's there's a lot of alleged reportings, capital A alleged reportings of like ghosts and spirits and all this shit, filmed with like the fucking always like the shakiest of cameras, or like somebody just saying some random stupid shit. And it's not the videos themselves that crack me up. Mm-hmm. Is that on the comment section, there'll be people that'll be like, I don't claim any negative energy from this video. And like, we'll put like, I don't know, crosses and shit. And so like, you'll have like all these videos with like, you know, spooky shit. And people, I don't claim this negative energy. I don't claim this negative energy. And people are like, you know, like responding to these comments. Mm-hmm. So I just think it's just fucking hilarious. Like, I guess my question is to you person, if you do this, like what's the idea here? You're on your phone, you know,
okay,
and you saw this spooky thing that spooked you out. Uh-huh. So your defense mechanism is, I don't claim any negative energy, and post it. You know, like as a comment. You like post that shit as a comment. I wonder if I
don't do what type of energy again?
I do not accept any negative energy. That's a screenshot. What does that mean? So that's another.
I don't claim any negativity.
This is a response to. Did you hear about the whole Travis Scott incident?
He started
rapper?
dating. Oh
no, the people
he's dating a Kardashian. That was
no. Travis Scott. He's a rapper.
He's a rapper in Houston where
people died. Yeah. So basically, you know, I love me watching conspiracies. There's this conspiracy building up around it that whole thing that was a satanic ritual, that he was performing a satanic ritual, and like, this is like all these videos, bro. That are like analyzing everything from his stage, from the way the show started, to the way he was behaving, to like, this is one point where he's like doing a thing, he goes like this, and they're like, oh, look right there, he's claiming the energy for this Gavin. So like,
okay, I understand claiming the energy. All right.
You know, so he's just like dancing basically.
Claiming energies, you don't know, okay?
and the unfortunate actual tragedy that these people died, because you know, I guess there were some fucked up
because
regulations.
Of negligence?
Yeah, negligence from the fucking from the stage and shit. And you know, it was a terrible tragedy alone.
How many people died?
I think like 10. Yeah, no, including one of them was.
So what's your tragedy threshold? Because mine is like 150. So to me, that's like
you fucking monster. Anybody dying to me is a tragedy, bro. Jeez, man.
Anybody?
No.
Well, don't claim Jesus. Like,
no,
you ain't got no claim on Jesus, okay?
Oh, that guy, Mr. All Powerful, took a nap. The guy that took a nap for a weekend. The guy that took a nap for a weekend. And like, oh, you get the fuck out of here.
No, he's cool though. He chilled with all the undesirables. That's why I like him. Yo, for real, like he went to all the thieves and the prostitutes.
He had 2 dads. I hung out with 12 guys.
For real.
Oh man, no. Yeah. So back to this fucking video. So like shit like that, I keep seeing is like, I don't claim any of these energies. Like, dude, like what do you?
That's like a normal reaction, I would say, from somebody that has 0% of like.
No, I understand the superstitious to an extent. I just want clarity. I just want to know exactly what they mean. When you say I don't claim, like, do you think that there's a demonic presence in the device that you're holding that's gonna come through and fucking possess you? Like,
yeah,
That's hilarious.
Come on. What you mean hilarious?
I don't claim this energy sad. What?
Sad.
If you, it's like those people that say like one night goes one prayer. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh shit. Like that's just.
You see, that was the demonic ritual. Are you claiming my energy now?
No. Did you see my shirt? Let's summon demon bitches. Oh, man.
That's why you wore it. Like, that's a great tie-out.
Yeah.
Wait. But, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's think about this.
Tragedy.
And let's say, let's say, because technically speaking, that should happen to, and like I'll tell you why I said what I said is because remember there was a stampede.
If you try to justify people that I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna throw my shoe at you.
No. I'm not gonna justify that. I'm gonna justify why I call it minor tragedy.
A minor tragedy?
No, actually not even a tragedy. It's like some people dying at a concert. Because
that's a tragedy. People die. Like, why do you define a tragedy? I guess that's what you were gonna do right now.
Yeah.
Please.
No, I told you. Is usually minimum of 150.
149? Nah, it's just, you don't think so. Shit happens.
Yo, that's like a submarine, you know? If a submarine, let me put it this way. I have to redefine it.
God. Like 149 people die and one of them loses half of their body. Not quite there.
Yeah, almost made it.
Holy shit.
You know what? Actually, let me redefine it. I'll put it this way. If you can fit those amount of people in a submarine and sink it, and I don't know them, that's not a tragedy. Tragedy, not tragedy. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. But what I'm saying is that tragedy.
Was the Titanic? Oh, I don't know how many people were in the Titanic. So let's say there was only 150 people in the
look
Titanic.
Out, bro! Look out! I mean, what the fuck?
That was you exercising your free will.
Yeah, for real. Like you decided to go on that boat.
Oh,
Speaking of which, and that might be another conspiracy theory.
Bro, you're a conspiracy theory, man. This is ridiculous.
No, but see, I have two definitions for tragedy. The second one is if somebody close to me dies, that's a tragedy. Especially unexpectedly or shit like that, that's a tragedy. Because I know them and it personally affects me. But the rest...
So what I'm hearing from you is that you lack empathy.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah.
To certain, like, because I cannot be empathetic for everybody, it's just too much. Like,
it's not that extreme that you just like are always feeling. It's like, no, just in a general sense.
In a general
sense, things suck, you know. But
yeah,
like,
no. Especially those concert goers to.
Nah,
and you know that pains me to say, but like I really want to go to a concert, but the only reason I haven't gone is because they're just so overcrowded all the time.
Oh yeah.
I think the only ones that I truly enjoyed was the G3, because the G3, the Great Three, Mom's Team, Steve Vai, and Joe Satriani, and that was in the Beacon Theater, and there was just no way to overcrowd the Beacon Theater. Yes, you did pay premium for the price, but whatever, you know, shit happens.
Yeah, but like nobody's like rocking to fucking G3. They're like. It's more of an observation.
Yeah, but then I saw the Scorpions and White Snake and
yeah, all their fans were like 100. Like nobody's.
I saw them in the Nassau Coliseum, right? And that was cool.
Yeah.
And then I forgot who. Oh, I saw The Wall, Roger Waters in Yankee Stadium.
Right.
That was cool. Wait, I understand. They're 65 years old.
Different shows, bro. No, Wall? Are you kidding me? I'm not like Dude, if I get a chance to see The Wall or fucking any Pink Floyd, I'm just gonna be like,
yo, dance to Travis Scott, man. Give me one dance move that you do to Travis Scott.
I don't listen to Travis Scott. I just heard some of his tracks and they're like, they got a beat.
Yeah, they got a beat, but it doesn't mean that you have to beat the person in front of you to death.
But it wasn't even during the shows that they got overexcited and they try to rush the stage, and that's when they passed away.
They got overexcited.
Yeah, they got like really excited. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
So a mass of people, and listen to this. Guess what? Would you agree that there was a murder?
Where? At the Travis Scott concert?
Yep.
Would I agree?
Oh, okay. Let me rephrase that. Would you say that there was a murder? Not
Would
agree.
I call that a murder?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Because it was an accident.
How is people trampling other people a fucking accident?
Because murder, at least how I define murder, it implies intently trying to kill somebody.
Okay. All right. That's fair. So, and yet nobody... How would you call it negligent manslaughter?
Ooh, negligent manslaughter. I guess, to an extent.
Okay, so guess how many people are going to go to jail for this? For the loss of a life.
Oh no, that's a different question. Well, should they go to jail, even though it would be?
There's no should. Like what worried me the most.
If it's classified, I guess if it being classified as what did you call it? The negligent manslaughter.
Yeah.
If no, let me rephrase this.
Well, let's
think,
look up the definition first, because I might be misdefining.
Right. Like I don't think that you necessarily have to go to jail if for negligent manslaughter. Well, yeah, I got to know what those words mean, because basically what it was just a terrible accident. Like people were incredibly careless. And it's really a sad thing.
I got it. Listen. Criminally negligent manslaughter occurs when death results from a high degree of negligence or recklessness. Usually, it's considered a less severe offense than involuntary manslaughter.
I think that yeah, but it also it goes to like who is held responsible.
Everybody.
No, it's
dude. Everybody that bought a fucking ticket should be. In this case, should be tried as almost guilty until proven otherwise. Because he said the mob
innocent to proven guilty. You can't.
No. Yes, if you're looking at it through that lens,
that's the only lens we could look through it, bro. That's why this country rules.
All right, so let's look at it through that lens. So,
fuck
then. What would you say if you're able to legally prove that those people exercised group thinking and the group as a whole, right? Because you said people got excited.
Yeah. That's
so the group, including the performer,
right,
should be held accountable for negligent manslaughter. Not so everybody that was in that concert, no matter what, and that's what I'm saying. It's very interesting way of thinking, but. There was, if we can agree that this is a tragedy, right?
Yeah.
But it was avoidable. Now, was there overcrowding of the stadium? Was there? Because I think I read somewhere that there was. Check me on this one, right? But I think there was, and I was like, like it's like Nazi criminals. So how come Nazis and high-ranking Nazi officials could stand trial for wiping out Jews, like systematically eliminating them, which is, then it's like conscious murder, whatever. If I killed you and I thought about it and I like figured out ways to do it, I should be held for murder, right? So they stood trials. But when a group of people does the same thing, because I got excited, Travis, and they commit such travesty, by the way.
Oh,
I just came up with that shit, man.
Oh shit!
Like
we just high five with Travis. That's fucked up.
Like, how come that group of people is not held responsible in a criminal way or form?
Oh man, because it's not.
So let's say
it's not the same.
Right, hold on. But let's think about this as rational agents from outside feelings, right? So we're saying that if one person kills another person, or 5 people kill another 5 people, I mean one person, hold on.
Okay.
They can be held liable. If it's 20 people killing one people, they can be held liable. But if 20,000 people can kill 10 people, they cannot be held liable, right? So in that case, if we have a stoning, in the public square.
What?
And 10,000 people threw. Like just hypothetically, you know what? I'm never gonna.
Okay, all right. Let's
I'm not even gonna go there. But like,
because I think they're all guilty.
Correct, and that's what I think too. That's what I'm trying to understand. So how come they're not? I'm not asking for years in jail.
No.
But make them do something for the community.
It's because it's all on the intent, bro. Because like everybody throwing a rock, they're trying to kill somebody. Like they're doing it to hurt somebody. People just being stupid and irresponsible is not the same thing. You know, and
that's what I was trying to get away with, because like, for a second I caught that too, and I was like, no, let's just stay at forget the stoning. I completely agree with what you're saying.
Okay.
And there's no argument there. I actually got ahead of myself. But let's stop at if 2 people kill 1 person, if 300 people kill 10 people or 12 people, they'll still be held liable. And that's a very interesting moral issue. But if 10,000 people kill 10 people, then nobody is held liable for negligent manslaughter, or even refusing to accept responsibility that they were part of that, right? So let's say, and see, that's where the stoning can come back, because it's like, let's say I wanted to throw a stone only at your foot, and I threw a stone only at your foot, and then at the end of the stoning you die. So only the people that threw stones at your head are supposed to be held accountable? Like, is that what we're saying? And that's the whole idea of group mentality. And that's why I was, that's where I was like, when you said that, I was like, it's very tricky to me that, same thing in Israel. When the Stampede happened in Israel, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, again.
What was it? Remind me what happened there?
I think they killed like 100 people in Stampede, where something, either shots were fired or something like that, and everybody rushed for the exit and crushed other people.
Oh no! Oh wait! You talking? No, I think if we're talking about the same one, you talking about the Hasidic Jews?
Yeah, the Hasidic Jews.
No, they were. What was it? They were. They wasn't that the one where they gathered when they weren't supposed. No, I think that was just them again being irresponsible.
Correct, and that's what I'm saying.
I don't. Yeah, them like, also. I don't think there should be.
So if we, like, then where is the personal responsibility in the group of people?
No, it does not exist. No, the responsibility. Well, personal responsibility on the group of people. Well, I think that's just a thing that falls to
the individual agent,
to psychology. I don't know.
But then why do we not have just a system for that type of shit?
Well, we could create one.
Or like again, I'm not asking for hardcore jail time.
Yeah, but like some sort of right. I see what you're saying. Like some sort of repercussion.
Because none of those people, and don't give me that. Oh, they're supposed to live with it, because the second we can like, what is it called? Defer blame. Right? It automatically becomes like our coping mechanisms. Fuck, I gotta take a fucking leak. Hold on 1 second on that though.
I know. What was the last thing you said?
That they should be held accountable, not with jail.
Oh, right. To like a certain extent.
Yeah, and then it's also the level of accountability each agent in that should have. Like the crowd versus the organizers versus the bouncers, or like the security.
Right. We're gonna put the responsibility on people, right?
Yeah. Everybody, like
everybody gets a piece of the cake. It's not the same slice, but there is a level of it.
Yeah.
I think is what you're saying.
Correct.
I think it's much more of what is the punishment than the actual label of it. I don't think like people should do prison time or anything like that.
Correct. What is the appropriate punishment for the loss of that, right?
Right.
Of this event,
right? Like
a group of people was too excited.
Right. Like the number one thing I think that the organizers definitely deserve most of the blame. In at least in the sense of you motherfuckers need to step up your game. I don't know what the fuck you guys did. Why did this happen? How did you let this happen? Was this a one-off shoot? have the organizers have similar issues in the past, and this was just the worst one, you know?
Yeah, that would be quite an investigation. But
you know, like the person that going back to the whole Alec Baldwin shit. Apparently, that fucking dumbass had previous issues already, and then this one was like the one that kind of went to shit. So it was like, is this a one-off or is this like a regular thing? Because if it's a one-off, then it kind of falls back to that. That also dictates the level of severity of the punishment. You know?
I mean, I personally think that nobody should ever make a profit from that concert. And actually, everybody should be punished at minimum monetary, but also with some community service. Like, that's my whole idea, is that, you know what? If you, let's say, if you traveled from San Antonio to Houston to see him, where should your punishment be? You should travel back to Houston and do some shit for that community. And like, not only that, like, you should bear it as, oh yeah, I was a part of that, even though I was not part of that. Because you were part of the group, even, and see, that's where that it gets skewed a lot, and especially in U.S. law, because we always look at the individual, or the individual this way. We've never actually, except for hate groups, I think there's common laws for hate, but even then, it's very, like, that's why the KKK still exists, because we don't have any laws to address group mentality and group thinking, and how that overrides the individual agent. And I think that's where the next frontier is, as far as justice and law organizations, right? Because think about it, like right now, and that pains me to say, but Black Lives Matter threatened with more violence if the NYPD anti-crime groups were resurrected. From
hold on, is it that a fact? BLM straight up said, I'm gonna do some violent shit.
Yeah,
I mean that would be an irresponsible thing for anybody to do. If you're gonna, this is when I fall back to my a switch from Malcolm to Martin is like, no, you know. So
I have never actually read Malcolm, and the only reason I've never read him is because I heard that he promoted violence
at first. At first, he was incredibly aggressive. I'm going off of over a decade of me reading this. At first he was like violent. By any means necessary. That was his shit. Like any means necessary. So it was like, but then after he really got into his beliefs, that's when he became a little bit more pacifist. Mayor.
Oh yeah. Because there's a new mayor, that black guy. Oh, by the way, he's black.
Come on, guys. What is this? I need to.
Yeah, no. Read it through, but you can put some of those articles up.
Leaders. I'm just gonna read the first paragraph. Oh wait.
No, they actually quote.
We have a quote from National Review right here. If he thinks that they're going to go back to the old ways of policing, then we are going to take to the streets again. Hawk Newsom, co-founder of BLM of Greater New York, told the New York Daily News, "There will be riots, there will be fire, and there will be bloodshed because we believe in defending our people."
See, that's where I was like...
If he thinks that they're going to go back to the old ways of policing, I mean, the old ways of policing...
No. When he says the old ways of policing, it states specifically the NYPD anti-crime units. That's because the new mayor elect.
I mean, I'm just going off of what this says specifically.
No. Go to the Daily News on the first link.
How do you go back on your phone?
I guess we have to like read it through.
We
did not produce this one, guys. This was just like one of into.
This is Adams responding. Don't hold me accountable. Being the mayor, being the borough president, being the state senator, I put my body on the line for my community. So I'm not here for folks to come and say, Eric, we're going to hold you accountable. No, it's us. We need to do this together.
Yeah,
consider our context right now, because I'm also stuck on that first line. If it goes back to the way it was, I get and they were referring back to George Floyd.
No.
That's what it said.
Wait.
Go back up to the paragraph. They said they were having talks about George Floyd.
Okay, but George Floyd is one.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
you know what? We'll get back to it on the next podcast. Let's talk about it because this is really interesting.
Yeah.
And I think that we should expand on the Travis Scott issue.
Right.
Well,
okay.
No,
all right. Well, yeah.
Travis Scott tragedy.
The
tragedy. He says, "I'm like
under 150. So it's a bad day."
But,
motherfucker.
By the way,
my best friend, ladies and gentlemen.
But by the way, this is the reason why I did it. I was like, because when you talked about it, and you're like, "Oh, tragedy," this, and I'm like, "Wait a second, like, so how come nobody's responsible?" You know? No, I said
it's all in the details, my dude. Come on.
No, true. But what I'm saying is that for me, it is not tragedy because I can easily pack those people inside of a submarine and sink the submarine. And if I can do that, that's not a tragedy to me. So if the life of submarine, and this is like probably the lowest.
No, I think we just have I think we just have different levels of empathy.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think and I'm not, but again, this is one of those things. It's just people, we're fucking different, which is kind of
gotta compromise a little bit.
What?
I know, right? So to make it work,
you mean the story is not about me? I'm not the hero? Like, no, motherfucker, sit your ass down.
Unless you're in GTA, then you're the hero and the villain at the same time.
Until you play with like other people. Then you're no longer the fucking hero.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm very curious. No, we definitely have to. I mean, guys, we're over like 2 hours and
we've got a long time. This one was a good one though. I feel good about this
like
one.
Improv, man. Improv.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely expand on the.
We got
tragedy. Travis Barker, a couple of those to see what exactly will be going on and how we can, because to me it would be very bad to everybody in that going concert to be allowed to make a profit. Like at minimum, I want nobody.
Yeah.
Not only do I want people to not make a profit, I want them to pay a penalty.
No, I'll put the source, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, this if means anything because I know fucking funerals cost a fortune.
No.
Travis Scott apparently he paid for like everybody's funerals, if not for a good portion of them. But like he paid for most people's funerals.
Okay, so 10 people, what a funeral is $10,000. So Travis Scott, who is worth millions,
bro.
I understand.
I'm just saying this one specific. I don't know if he did more. All I heard is this one small detail.
No, he should. All right,
what I'm saying?
I'll be the one who says it. He should give part of the royalties from those songs that were performed in the specific concert to all the families of the dead for the rest of his life. Like, let me rephrase that. The royalties of those songs should belong to them now and not to him. How about that?
Yeah.
Right? Because I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's a level of kindness. Yeah.
Even though in Travis's defense, he did meet with the security team to check on
like is he responsible for it?
See, again,
like,
due diligence.
Did he know any better? Like if the guy didn't know any better.
No. He apparently he did. When I say I did, I mean you have to kind of know in order for you to want to meet with the security team and the organizers. But what I'm saying is maybe I'm wrong in my judgment. Maybe it should be only a part, like let's say 20% of those royalties of those songs that he performed at the concert. Right. Instead of the full, because he did take initiative. He did take initiative to meet with the security teams to talk about security in the concert.
Before the concert.
So
but see like that's the thing. See, it goes back to like the level of responsibility because like
that's what I'm saying.
If he hired, like if I hired you to like protect me, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be at this place, and you get like, okay, I know how much protection you're gonna need, and you like get 10 other people, right? So that now I'm protected. Am I held responsible if like one of you guys hurt somebody,
yeah.
You know, like I did my part.
No. That's why I really want to extend that to further podcast.
Because because
we can view it.
Yeah, because I think like if he did all the right things
to his knowledge,
right, then he is not technically responsible. It's nice that he's doing all these extra things, but to put responsibility on him, I don't necessarily think it is.
That's a good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I totally understand. That's a very good viewpoint. We should definitely. We're gonna continue this.
We'll continue
because this is very it's like you're playing. You're seeing the problem from all its sides, and you're trying to break down a crowd of people to rational individual agents, right? Which is great. But then again, the only one thing that we're not considering is the group mentality and the group thinking. Where
at what point is group mentality responsible? You know,
and it's to the point where it's like, extraordinary evil has committed from this group mentality already, right? And nobody seems to be going after the problem.
Oh man, we got to come back to this because you say something and I want to jump in, and then I say something you want to jump in, so it's just gonna be this thing.
Yeah, we can definitely build on that.
On this shit.
How do you remain an individual within a group, and what can you do to influence the group? Now, to me, like this is my first thinking is like the best way to reduce group mentality when you see group mentality going wrong is to remove oneself from the group. But because that reduces the size of the group, and the smaller the group, then the group mentality. That's the interesting part. The smaller the group, the less the more responsibility the individual bears, right? Because let's say if it's, and this is playing devil's advocate again, if all of us decided
I don't think we're playing. I think we're just being each other's devil's advocate.
For real. So let's say there's a massive movement to take a shit on the stairs of City Hall in New York City. And 3 million people.
Ridiculous.
Hey.
All right. I'll play it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
3 million people show up.
All right.
If you're one of those 3 million people and you took a shit, you're just like, you're not really adding that much, right? I mean, you're one shit out of 3 million.
Wait, what?
But if it's only 10 people that show up, you're 1/10 of that group. So your individual individual instincts will kick in.
Hold on, is this a movement or is this a law that people are doing once a year, taking a shit at City Hall?
I don't know, but
it's two different things. Because if it's a movement,
like let's say they're just
protesting and they're just taking a shit at City Hall.
Yeah, like
it's but no, that's you're you're trespassing. Two, you're shitting on like City Hall. Come on, like it kind of goes to. What's up, dude?
Yeah, what's up, dude? That is interesting. Because, like, let's say you pay for the right to take a shit.
Right.
But nobody cleans it up afterwards.
If you pay for the right to take a shit, somebody, you better, one is where are you paying for this? Meaning,
because I'm trying to equate it to the concert thing.
No, I know. Or like, are you paying for somebody to come and clean it up as well, or are you just paying for you to be?
Apparently, you're not paying no insurance for somebody to clean it up, right? So let's say
I'm talking specifically about the shit right now.
The shit. Like, let's talk about the concert.
So let's say I own these stairs, and you pay me $20 to take a shit right here. What's in the contract? Do I clean it up? Is that because that has to be in the contract?
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think there is.
My stairs need to look the same after you're done. Then it falls on you.
Or do they? Why?
Because they're my stairs and it's by contract.
No. First of all, it's not your contract. It's contract between two parties.
Right.
Right?
You're the one that wants to come to my stairs.
And take a shit.
Right. So I'm the one. Take it easy. Check out the podcast.
It's important to think that...
We tackle the important issues.
No. So let's say there's a massive gathering. There's a massive gathering of people.
No. Let's keep it simple. You want to come? So I own these stairs. You walking by and you're like, oh, I want to take a shit in those stairs. I say, okay, it's going to cost you $20, but those stairs better be the same way when you're done.
No, then if that's put in the contract, it's on me.
Right.
Okay. But if that's not put on the contract, then it should be on you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I agree with that.
So, however, what if 10,000 people, right, that have I sell tickets. See, this is very interesting. Like, see, this is where...
see, now that I need to know this, because, like, now that's breach of contract, because to me, I'm going to...
but that's what arenas are.
No, that's what I'm saying. Me owning the stairs. That's why I'm trying to keep it simple. Me owning the stairs, I have a limited amount of space. So you tell me you want to take a shit.
But that doesn't take away from the group mentality, right? Like, because now we're talking about contracts between two parties. But we're not talking about...
But they are two parties at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, they're four, maybe five.
Even if it's like a festival. Right. But it's still people, though. But still, like, face.
That's why... no. Because you don't see the face of the arena owner. And he doesn't care what you do inside the arena as long as the arena has reasonable usage damage or whatever, right? So, I mean, if you paid for a dude to blow up his arena, and you blow up his arena, I don't think he's going to be very mad about that.
Right.
But but if you pay a dude to partially destroy his arena and you blow the whole shit to bits, then he might have an issue with that. But again, that's against two parties, right? In this case, what's happening is that there's arena owner, and then it's like a nucleus, and then a little sprinkles that goes down to individual level. Okay. To the point where the concert goer has to pay money, right? Now, if we talk about this whole group mentality stuff, right, and then the people got too excited to rush the gates, that's where it becomes really difficult. And that's why I wanted to continue this into the next podcast, is where, like, at what level do you hold those people accountable? And the reason why I'm saying that is because you said something tragedy, and I was like, hey, no, it's not really, because if I can put all those people in a submarine and sink it, I'm okay with it. I wouldn't and I don't know those people. I have zero personal connections with them. That does not mean that they're not people.
Are you purposely sinking it, or it sinks?
No, I'm not going to torpedo the motherfucker. But if you know,
it runs out of gas. The radio doesn't work. It sinks.
On
its own.
But if
that's not a tragedy to you.
But if a bunch of incompetent people are tasked with running this sophisticated machinery, then fuck it. Like, I don't care.
So we're safe to say that if the Navy sinks, then
no. I said incapable people. I hope that every...
Let me finish my sentence. Hey, Mr. Kanye over here.
That's a good one.
Oh, shit. So if the Navy sinks, that's a tragedy.
Yes, because those are competent people.
That's what, you can see what I'm saying? You were going to agree with me, and you disagree.
No. But if it were 10 of them, it's still not a strategy. I said...
If it's 149, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. They should have known better. I mean, come on.
Oh, don't forget, 149 and a half. You know, we got Larry.
Wait. Larry, but like...
He's half. He's 149 and a half. We don't have 150.
I don't play with that. There's no such thing as half life for me. Has to be 150. You're either alive. I'm very binary. You're either alive or you're dead.
Or you're dead.
You cannot be in
What
between.
if you're in a coma?
What, vegetable?
Yeah.
I don't know. I define dead as no brain function whatsoever. That's my definition of dead. Your organs can still be working. Hey, donate them. You know what I'm saying?
If you're conscious enough to let the people know.
But if you're like completely consciously dead.
No, that's kind of where I fall, which is kind. Now, dude, we gotta jump. I was gonna say, because like if this guy goes, put into my brain, like
Stephen Hawking is a perfect example. I wouldn't call him an athlete.
No, but yeah, but he was conscious. He was there.
I would definitely not
Stephen
fucking kill
Hawking,
him.
bro, my dude. Yeah.
Now, the issue becomes when there's a conscience that cannot communicate, right? Like you're completely paralyzed, but you still can think. Now, to me, that's a very gray matter. Like that's gray,
gray matter. No pun intended.
Yeah. No, it is gray.
Yeah, it's gray matter, bro.
Shit.
No, but oh man,
Like,
that's just fucking bananas. Anyway, let's wrap this motherfucker up.
Let's wrap it up now. We out.
Liquor
Peace.
Store Blues.